Hume Band 2, Full Easy Setup and Complete Guide, 2026. BP, HRV, and battery tips. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the Hume Band 2 from start to finish, including charging, pairing it with your phone, wearing it correctly, understanding HRV and blood pressure trends, checking battery life, and fixing common connection problems. And the Hume Band 2 is tagged with this video, so you can check the product directly while watching and see the current price and available options. First, charge your Hume Band before starting the setup. Hume says the Band 2 can provide up to 14 days of battery life, with typical charging taking roughly 20 to 80 minutes depending on the remaining battery level. Next, download the Hume Health app on your iPhone or Android device. Create your account or sign in if you already have one. Turn on Bluetooth, keep your band close to your phone, and follow the setup instructions inside the Hume app. Hume specifically instructs users to pair the band through its app, rather than manually pairing it from the phone's regular Bluetooth settings. If the band isn't appearing, make sure it has power. Confirm Bluetooth permissions are enabled for the Hume app. Keep the band close to your phone. And press and hold the band's side button to ensure it's ready for pairing. Once connected, wear the band snugly enough that its sensors maintain consistent contact with your skin, but don't make it uncomfortably tight. Now let's talk about what it actually measures. Hume lists continuous heart rate, HRV, blood oxygen, sleep stages and quality, activity, strain and recovery, skin temperature, and blood pressure insights among the Band 2's supported health metrics. HRV stands for heart rate variability. Instead of simply measuring how fast your heart beats, it looks at variation in timing between heartbeats. The most useful approach is to follow your own HRV trend over time, rather than comparing one reading with somebody else's. Hume then combines measurements like HRV with sleep, strain, recovery, and other signals to generate broader wellness insights inside the app. Blood pressure needs a little more explanation. Hume markets Band 2 around blood pressure trend, tracking rather than treating it like a traditional inflatable blood pressure cuff. Hume's own current pages are also inconsistent about regulatory availability. Some advertise blood pressure insights as available, while another states blood pressure is pending FDA approval for a future app update. Feature availability may therefore depend on your app version or region, so don't use a Hume band reading to diagnose hypertension or replace a validated upper arm blood pressure monitor. Hume itself states that the band is not a medical device and isn't intended to diagnose or monitor medical conditions. For battery life, Hume advertises up to 14 days for Band 2, but remember that's an up to figure. Real battery life can change depending on monitoring features, syncing frequency, and usage. Here's a pro tip: wear the band consistently, especially overnight. Sleep, resting heart rate, HRV, and recovery become much more useful when you build a personal baseline across multiple days, rather than judging your health from a single measurement. Also, keep the Hume app updated and install available firmware updates. If syncing stops working, first check the band's battery and Bluetooth permissions, then completely close and reopen the Hume app before trying to reconnect. Hume recommends keeping the band close to the phone during syncing, so that's the complete Hume Band 2 setup. Charge it, install the Hume app, pair through the app, wear it consistently, monitor your HRV and other health trends, and treat blood pressure information as wellness data rather than a medical diagnosis. The Hume Band 2 is tagged with this video, so check the tagged product to see the current pricing and available options. If you found this guide helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which Hume Band 2 feature you want me to cover next.